like, ugh, okay.
New Year's Eve kiss. Have you ever kissed a complete stranger on New Year's? A
Yeah.
complete stranger. Like, you're next to me. Let's do it.
Yep. TULUM.
Wow.
Last year.
And
2
whatever,
years ago. 2 years ago. Sorry.
And what happened to that person afterwards? Or did you see them at all again at that night? Or were you just kind of like,
his name was Gordon.
ugh.
You know how I remember? Because after I kissed him and he told me his fucking name, I was like, your name's fucking Gordon? And I was
Like, lady, my spit's in your mouth. You're like,
dude,
Gordon?
I kissed him. I don't remember where we were. But anyway, we kissed. And like maybe an hour or two later, I was like flirting with him. And he was like, so you could just tell he had money. Like white dude, looked like he fucking owns a house in the Hamptons. But I was in it. I was like, whatever, spend it on me. So like we're just flirting. And he's like, yeah, I love TULUM. I was like, I love TULUM. I mean, obviously I ended up living there this year, but no, we're just flirting back and forth. And he's like, oh my God, I love your name. It's so Israeli. Like, I've been to Israel. I'm like, oh my God, what's your name? He's like, oh my God, it's so bro-y. I was like, really? Is it Josh? He's like, it's Gordon. I was like, fucking Gordon. And I like went way too hard about his name. But anyway, I ended up ruining my own bag because I could have been loaded in it all night. And I think I just went too hard and I was too mean about it. And I got a weird fucking name too. So I shouldn't have done all that shit.
That's so funny.
And I remember he made a joke about like G's on the gates of our house. I was like, this guy sucks.
You look down, he's got fucking Birkenstocks and fucking cargo shorts. You're like, you are Gordon. He's like, sure am. Want to fucking tongue it out again? You're like, ugh.
He didn't really have an upper lip, but he was really, really like tall. And he just looked rich. And let me just say, you guys, I know that this sounds really bad to say.
Please.
And it is. But something about money makes people hotter. And it really makes your cooch a little wetter. And I'm just going to say, if he was just looking a little regular, would I have kissed him? No. But something about being in this expensive ass place on New Year's, and he's at the bar, and I remember I was like trying to get a drink, and he's like, honey, you know they're rich when they honey you. Honey, I got it. Like, tell me what you need. He's like, you don't need to touch another bar. It's gross over there. I don't want anyone to have to grab over you. Like, you let me know when you want something. I was like, hell yeah. And you know what I want? My bills paid. That's what I really want.
Wow. You know, it's funny. You're like talking to this guy, and you're like, okay, he's got money, whatever. You reach for your wallet. You're like, even my wallet's moist. Wow. Yeah, I think I'm going to be hanging around Gordy for a little bit.